Hey everyone, I'm Ellen here at etrailer.com, and we're going to be taking a quick look at the Sumo Springs Solo Custom Helper Springs for your rear axle. So these are going to help to kind of alleviate a lot of the problems that can happen when you have a lot of weight on the frame of your vehicle. A lot of times it can be kind of top heavy and sway and cause a rougher ride and just not as great a handling as we'd like to see. Typically, these are going to be used for motorhomes, big vans, trucks, and things like that, especially those things, again, that are going to be really nice and top-heavy, got a big side there, can kind of act like a sail and catch the wind, and it really gets pushed around on the road. Crosswinds can catch it if you're changing lanes, all that kind of stuff. So this is going to help to stiffen up our suspension, alleviate some of those issues, make it harder for our vehicle to get that kind of body roll feeling, and just help to make our drive a little bit easier and a little bit more enjoyable. So these are a custom fit for the 2015 to present Ford Transit, and that's going to be the 150, 250, and the 350. So it'll also work for those motorhomes or RVs that use that same chassis, and there's going to be a lot of them out there. The easiest way to figure out if it's a fit for your particular vehicle is to use our fit guide here at etrailer.com, and it should give you an idea if you haven't already done so. So check that out. But as far as the specs with these, it is going to come with the 2 springs. They do have spacers. There's going to be kind of the thicker 1-inch spacer, and then this is going to be the 1/2-inch spacer, and then there's also the 1-inch spacer and a plate to go on those. So you can kind of get it dialed into where it needs to be. Comes with the hardware, so you either have the short bolts or the long bolts depending on what size spacers you need, and then also some Loctite to make sure that all those threads stay nice and secure. So those bolts are just going to go up into the frame, into an existing weld nut, so there's no modifications required with this, no cutting or drilling. Really easy install. You just take out the old Jounce bumper, put these new guys in place, and they should really make an improvement. They're going to be a bigger spring for one thing, and also a much more durable material. This is made of a microcellular urethane, so it's going to be really durable to work in any kind of temperatures from -25 degrees Fahrenheit up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. So pretty much works wherever you'd want to put it. It resists any kind of damage caused by oils, salts, UV rays, and there's not too much lateral expansion, so you don't have to worry about these pancaking out and causing interference between your suspension components or your wheels. They should stay pretty nice and compact, so there's not too much lateral expansion there, and they're going to compress vertically rather than out to the side. And they are a progressive load control, so as they compress, they are going to, or they'll compress according to the load that you have. So the lighter the load, the springs are going to compress pretty easily at first, so it gives you a nice soft engagement. You won't feel a really hard moment where this comes down and it makes contact. It should be a nice, soft, easy motion. And then if it's a really heavy load, the springs will compress by as much as 80% for support, but it'll be a stiffer support there. They are maintenance free, so there's no worries about running any air tubes to these or worrying about air pressure or anything like that where you would with air springs. Pretty easy to get installed, as I said. They are made in the USA. The weight capacity for these are at 50% compression is 1,000 pounds. Keep in mind though, that does not increase your overall weight carrying capacity. You do want to go off of the owner's manual for those specs, so always go off of the lowest number, or go off of what your vehicle says as far as what it can handle for weight. They are covered by a limited lifetime warranty and a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. But that's pretty much all there is to it for our look at the Solo Custom Helper Springs from Sumo Springs. I hope this has been helpful in deciding if this is the right solution for you. We do have a lot of options here at etrailer.com for all kinds of suspension needs, so check them out. Thanks for watching.